So, we are continuing with the steps in the process of selection. We are continuing with the steps in the process of selection. Now, we are going to see what is the fifth step. Fifth step after the first four steps. First step was preliminary screening. Second step was selection test. Third step was employment interview. Fourth step was background and reference check. Now we come on to the fifth step. Fifth step is talking about selection decision. Selection decision means after all these steps we are going for the final decision. We are going for the final decision. And this final decision is the decision where an organization is deciding whether the applicant is to be consumed in. Those who have passed the selection test, those who have qualified the interview, whether they are to be consumed into the organization. Usually in this decision, the concerned manager, the manager in charge for which the selection is being done has a stand, or his views are considered to be more important because he will be the person in charge of this candidate. He will be the person in charge of this candidate. So, selection decision is the final decision regarding whether to take in the candidates who have qualified the tests and all. So, that is usually taken by the concerned manager. Concerned manager, that has been lost. Concerned manager will be considered. Concerned manager will be considered. So, because he is going, or the applicant or the candidate who is selected will be working with the manager. So, his views will be considered. Once the selection decision is being made, we move on to the next step, checking out whether the candidate is physically fit for the job which is being taken, and we go to the step of medical examination. Medical examination ensures the physical fitness of the candidate, whether he is physically or she is physically fit for the job, and usually it comes after selection process. That is the sixth step in the process of selection. Once the candidate is found to be physically fit, then the job offer is being made. Job offer is being made. Usually, job offer is being made through an appointment letter. Appointment letter is being given to the candidate, and thereby they are giving an intimation this job is being offered to you. And in that job offer, the candidate will be made known the date on which he has to report to take up the job, for the duty on which date onwards he have to or she has to apply, he has to report for the job. So, that has been there in the job offer. Once job offer is being accepted, and when the candidate is reporting, the contract of employment is being made. Not only contract of employment, usually when a person is taking or accepting the job offer which is being made through a letter of appointment, and they are accepting it, the certain documents are to be executed both by employer as well as employee. The employee, the person who has been selected, has to give an attestation form which is talking about, they have to give an attestation form which is talking about, or which is giving full detail, regarding the person, and it is authenticated and attested by the candidate. That is to be given, and From the part of employer has to make a contract of employment which says about the job title, which says about the rate of pay, calculating service, allowances, hours of work, leave rules, sickness, grievance mechanism, disciplinary action, work rules, even termination. So, all the details will be mentioned there. All the details will be mentioned there. So, that is contract of employment. That is contract of employment. So, with that, the selection process is said to be complete. So, for a person to be taken into the organization, choosing the best person into the organization, an organization has to go through all these steps. Hope you are clear with the selection and the process of selection.